Hello, everyone out there. I saw this movie last night, and the name of it was Hippopotamus. I was somewhat impressed with this movie. I really did like it, and I saw some explanations on YouTube which I thought were not good, because I think that I have an understanding of the movie that is not explained on the other videos. So I will attempt to explain it. So we see in the beginning of the movie that a girl finds herself in a room, and it's sort of like a jail, and her captor, whose name is Thomas, tells her that if she wants to sort of be free, then she must fall in love with him, and then everything will be hunky-dory. It seems like in the beginning of the movie she can't walk because of her legs. That Thomas says he cut her ligaments, and therefore she's in pain. And he promises her over time it will heal. So you have to ask yourself right away, what kind of person is going to cut, the ligaments of someone else? It must be that you're a pretty brutal kind of person, no matter how you slice it. And also, to put someone in captivity in a room and to treat a person like that, the way Thomas treated her, is not very, what we say in Jewish, menschlich. It's not how a mensch works. And it's not very nice. So, but then as the movie goes on, we see that he's doing certain things to bring back her memory, to try to bring back her memory, and it turns out that he is actually a former boyfriend of hers. And we see this because her memory is coming back and she remembers things about him. But the movie cleverly does not bring all the memories back, but a lot of them are coming back. And the pivotal point of the movie is really when they're dancing. I believe it's in a restaurant, or they're sort of slow dancing, and then he tells her that he loves her so much that even though they're supposed to go to different universities, but he does not want to lose her. And he wants to be with her forever, and he just completely loves her. And to this she responds, quote, her words are, quote, "I don't know what to say." And then she says something like, "Well, I really love you too." And it seems like the movie doesn't really show the full memory of that scene, but most of it. Perhaps after that she said something to the effect of, "Well, I love you, but you're great and everything, and you're a great boyfriend, but we're going to different universities, and maybe we should not be together, maybe we should cool it off for now." The movie doesn't show you that. It leaves it ambiguous. Or it could be that that at that point in the movie the viewer thinks that she really does love him, because she does say that she loves him. However, it seems that scene seems incomplete. And then we see later that she has memories, that she has a memory that he, it looks like he jabbed her with a needle in this memory, which would coincide with something that maybe he did that because of what she said to him, because she said, "I don't want to be with you, really," and maybe that's why she jabbed him in the knees. So the question is, until the very end of the movie, which side of the coin is it? Is it that she really wanted to be with him, and is it really true that she got raped by her roommate? And is it really true that he killed the roommate and just wanted to run, and then she lost her memory? Is that all true? Well, it seems like one thing is true, that she did completely lose her memory, but the question is, how did she lose that memory? Is it because really that the guy really raped her, and that's how she lost her memory. Or perhaps she just lost her memory another way, maybe without such a traumatic event as rape. Maybe it was a different event. We don't really know for sure, because these are all memories coming back. So, according to his version, that she lost her memory because of the traumatic event of the rape of the roommate, and that he maybe was altruistic in his ways to try to bring her memory back. So he did all these crazy things like cut her ligaments and take her to an island because he loved her so much. He thought that maybe, and she loved him, according to his version, that she loved him and wanted to stay with him. So he just wanted to bring her memory back so that that love can be refound again and newly found. So is that the true version, or is the version really that she said she does not want to be with him, and really he came up to her, and it's a true, and her memory of the memory that she had, where she jabbed him in the knees and to put her to sleep, it seems, and to take her away. That maybe that's the true memory, and so we don't know which one is the true one. But at the very end, we see, it seems like he survived that Thomas survived that attack that she did in his neck. Right? And it could be, so the viewer asks himself or herself, why did she do that? If, it seems like she was maybe playing along, as it said in the note, play along. The note in the book that she got, she was reading backwards with the mirror, said play along. So maybe she was just playing along. But really, all along, she knew deep down that he's a nutcase. Right? And that's why she stabbed him, because the real memories that the true memories she sensed was that she didn't love him, and that he was keeping captivity. That's why the viewer is baffled. Why did she all of a sudden stab him in the neck at the end? Right? The viewer thinks to himself, why did she do that? It seemed like everything was hunky-dory. Everything was okay. That his experiment worked, and that he was bringing back her memories, and that she really did love him. But yet, she stabbed him in the neck with the mirror, with a piece of the mirror. So it seems that there was something up with that. So so then the viewer is. So here's where it all comes down. The last few seconds of the movie, because we see that Thomas actually survived that attack and revived her. She passed out by the rowboat at the end, and then he revived her. And then we see that he is the doctor taking care of her, but he has this very evil look on his face, and that's when it's revealed to the viewer that in fact a lot of his version was bogus, and that his version of events, that she loved him and this, and that she got raped by someone, and that he killed that person, he probably made all that up just to make it feasible why he had to run away to this island to escape authorities, that he would get in trouble for murder, to make it feasible. But really, in truth, it's simply because she didn't love him, and he was just a nutcase, and he wanted to force her to love him. And in the end, we see that that's really the true intent of Thomas. And because he was the doctor that was taking care of her at the end, was none other than Thomas. So I guess he was a doctor all along, and he knew how to do certain things that doctors know, and to cut ligaments, and but not cut them too much to make sure that they could heal, and things like that. Well, I hope I illuminated the movie for you guys. I hope you enjoy my explanation. Thank you.